What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Gotti's Garage. I am your host, Billy. After 116 videos, this will be 117. I have yet to make an actual introduction for the channel. So again, I am Billy and I own Gotti's Garage. I am located in northern Michigan, and so in this channel we do a lot of things, from building cars to like cheap mods to how-to videos and stuff like that. I would eventually like to start vlogging, but until my channel grows I won't be able to do anything like that because it just isn't really worth the time exactly, because it just doesn't get the views and doesn't make the money. And if I make a video every day, then I'm gonna have something to do every single day, and that will run out very quickly. So in the history of Gotti's Garage, I have completed some cars and I have not completed some cars, and I regret the cars that I have not completed because I jumped into a situation where I just couldn't afford to complete the car. But from now on, there will not be a car that will not be completed. I do have some crazy project ideas I would like to do in the future, some things that I don't think have been done before. But until I make enough revenue, or be able to afford to actually do these builds, I'm not going to even try to start these builds because I don't want another failed build. Right now we're sitting in my 2017 all black Dodge Ram, and this is going to be my daily. So we're going to be doing little things. I want to do like a leveling kit, some exhaust work, some little how-to videos to make things like a police scanner a little bit easier and nicer. That video will be coming soon. But pretty much this is going to be my daily driver. Nothing crazy is going to be happening with this truck. I'm just going to try to make it more comfortable, nicer, maybe wheels, like aesthetic stuff, like exterior, maybe some interior stuff, but nothing like performance or anything like that. But if you guys are looking for anything performance, my very first video I did, I think it was about 3 years ago, I built a 1993 BMW 318 IS. So I had the 1.6, I had the 1.8 4-cylinder in it, which if I knew what I knew now, I would have just turboed that engine, because there's actually people that got some pretty good numbers off those engines, or just turboing the engines. But I pulled the engine and I threw in a small block Chevy, which was a TBI or throttle body injected engine out of late 80s, early 90s, and then I ended up converting that into a carbureted 350, which that video got some traction. If you guys wanted to check that out, just go back in my videos. That was mated with a NV 3500 5-speed transmission. I ended up not being able to complete that car because I took too many shortcuts at the time. I didn't like how things turned out, and I'm very big on things have to be nice looking and done right and stuff, and I can wing it, or I can half-ass it, or cut corners and stuff like that. But when I start getting to the end result, I start seeing that more things are piling up, and I don't really exactly like that. So we were going to be avoiding that. So that was lesson number one I learned. And then I got a BMW, a 1999 BMW E46. It was a 4-door. It had the 323i, but it had the 2.5 liter inline 6 engine. I ended up doing coilovers on that, did some wheels on that, I went drifting with that and stuff. We did a lot of cool videos with that. Then I ended up wanting to do an engine swap on that. Not sure. I was actually going to turbo it. And then I had a buddy come up, and he actually wanted to trade me straight up for my torn apart E46 for this mildly built Honda, which had the cool things, the coilovers, wheels, a lot of other cool things, skunk 2 intake and stuff. It was a single cam D16 Y8. I ended up blowing that first engine up, and then we swapped in another engine, and I turboed that, and I ended up blowing up that car the same day. And at that time I was actually moving, so I ended up getting rid of that car from there. Then I bought a 240, a Nissan 240. As a 93, I believe, but I came into some really financial hard times and stuff, so I didn't even get to start on that car. I had to get rid of that car. And then from there, I took a big long break, try to get finances back in check and stuff. And I ended up buying a 1997 or 96, 97, one of those two, Chevy S10. When we did some cool stuff with that, though, I welded the diff, I welded the e-brake, so you just kick that e-brake down and it came right back up. The e-brake latch I welded, to be specific. But I ended up pulling that engine and that trans out, and I have currently sitting in it, I have a 5.3 out of a 99 Silverado and a TH400 transmission that is sort of mated to it, but I don't have the torque converter or anything. But that is actually downstate, sitting downstate right now. That is going to be something that I'm going to be hauling back up here, and we can start working on that later in the future. Or I might just pull that engine and try to get a better chassis, because the thing's really rusted. The main point of that truck was to be a shitbox build, something that looked ugly but performed well. And I just can't stand the ugly look, you know. Like I've like a habit of washing cars. I wash my truck every week, you know. It's like everything has to look nice, and I don't know if I want to keep going that way, but only time will tell. I hope you're looking forward to future projects, and I hope you guys want to hit that subscribe button. You can hit that bell icon too, and that bell icon will tell you exactly when I post videos. Help me out, watch some videos of mine, and you know, I will bring you onto a journey that will be pretty crazy, I promise you that. I want to get into drag racing, I want to get into drifting. So anyways, you guys have a great day. Make sure you stay different, don't be the same, and you guys just